Taurus.
Hello Taurus, this is your astrological forecast for November 2015, and I believe this is a month that you're truly going to come to appreciate. Now Venus, your ruler here, is conjunct here November 2nd as we start off the month. And Venus and Mars conjunct means that they're sharing the very same degree in the night sky. So they're infusing one another. Venus being love and romance, those values that you hold close to heart. Mars being drive and focus and passion. Coming together really shows that you're going to be able to accomplish a whole lot, but you're also going to be able to experience and share and interact those things that are really important to you. Now this conjunction is showing up in the 5th house nonetheless, which is a very romantic place in your chart. So you want to make sure to set up a date night perhaps here for the 2nd. You can feel it on the 3rd as well. So just as you start off the month, you want to embrace it the best you can. Now this is also good for you Tauruses that have your own business. Why? Because the 5th house also rules the businesses that you own. It's an area where you can express yourself, your inner talents, your expression of what it is you're wanting to achieve, and you can interact with people who want to interact back with you in a very, very positive way. We have Jupiter in this area for you as well, and Jupiter is going to be expanding this whole area until that of summer next year, so you're good to go on it. But Venus is only going to be here in this area until November 8th. Then she's going to move on into your 6th house, followed by Mars on the 12th, also into the 6th house. So you have until there, make the most out of that first week of November. Then after the 8th and 12th, when they're changing their energy, they're going to be focusing on your day-to-day routine. Are you working efficiently enough? Is there too much clutter around that you might need to kind of shuffle away a little bit so that it doesn't distract you? Great time to do that. There's also going to be more interaction here with your colleagues and to see how things can work more efficiently between you and them, and how your mutual goals can actually also transform. On the 10th, we have Mercury and Pluto coming together nicely. Mercury communication, Pluto transformation. Pluto for you is in the 9th house, and so that's you reaching for this higher understanding. And I'm feeling that Mercury here is going to support, influence, help you verbalize perhaps what it is that you're trying to get to. And whoever is around you might hear it, you know, and interact and help go into that more spiritual, metaphysical side. For those of you that might just have something legal outstanding, you can get some news here on this day. And in that case, should be good news, because also the Sun and Jupiter, same day, November 10th, are also interacting here nicely. This will allow you to feel that there is a harmonized balance in the area of justice. Somehow, for some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, this might even tie into a child, one of your children, which now can expand and express and come forward with something not just creative in and of its own, but where you as a parent can feel that this is something that really tickles your heart. When it comes to you and your partner too, Taurus, a great time here. The Sun being focused on partnership, committed partnership. You have the new moon here as well, which on the 11th is going to express itself. And I feel that the energy of love, the words of love surfacing in your life. It's a time to put down your intentions, and your intention should be that, yes, this is what I want to embrace and behold and carry forward in the oncoming months, to be able to verbalize those deeper feelings. And that may not always come easy for a Taurian. Why? Because On your 7th cusp, you have Scorpio. And Scorpio likes to keep those private feelings very deep down, as if you're feeling vulnerable, that if you do express it, well, then it's out there, and then you feel a little too transparent. However, though, in order to really reach up into the light, we have to have roots as deep as the crown of the tree. So we can only climb as high as the roots that we're willing to give. So think about that, and then you will have the full expansion. On the 13th, Venus, this love energy, now having moved into your 6th house, is looking at this talk, this communication with Saturn. And Saturn is your base of security. So you're wanting, needing, and I think this is always important to Taurus anyhow, is to know where your financial security is. So we're looking at the 8th house, not necessarily the 2nd house of income, the monthly income. We're more looking at the long-term investments, the securities there, and insurances and so forth. Saturn right now, I feel, could come in. You are speaking very clearly to whoever it is that can come in as a support system on the 13th, and have a monetary conversation that isn't difficult. And this is because also on the 13th, Mercury, which rules communication, is right here doing the dance with Jupiter. And Jupiter being optimistic, being open, warm, generous. And so we got both Venus and Jupiter here working. We got the communication with Mercury and Saturn. So I feel that if you have a need for any talk, circle 13th. Now, also, I just want to thank you all while it just slips into to thank you for all the feedback for the new website, pick3cards.com, where you can go and pick your own cards and then have the video response on what those cards mean to you. You can go in there anytime and pick your own 3 cards or more. But thank you so much. I just wanted to bring that up here now. On the 20th, okay, this Venus that secured itself on the 13th is being tested by Pluto. There is a square. When we have squares, we have a test. But I think for you, this can pretty much be a test on how far did you get with the communication on the 13th? How secure was that structure? Was it just words, or did it actually come together? So on the 20th with this square, your Venetian needs for, or need for security up against Pluto, and it's going to be opposing Uranus on the 23rd. So if there's any loose links in the chain, that will appear between these 2 dates. It gives you a chance, and it's only like 10 days later, it gives you a chance to go in and fix or re-speak, get it all set in stone, or get something in writing. Because on the 24th, I feel that you've already taken a grip on it and secured it. That's Mars, Saturn. They are sextiling. So your Mars is going to be in the 6th house, and Saturn here is in the 8th house. Again, that shows me this has to do with monetary security in the long run. Maybe you're looking into retirement funds, or setting aside some other securities, or maybe for some of you it could even be having these discussions as far as commissions. But once that's done, it is done, and it should be set for you. Because I'm seeing you're ending the rest of the month here. 24th, 25th, we got that Mars Saturn going on really well, and we have Mercury, communication, Mars, action, direction, and focus. Mercury here now feeling very stimulated as to getting things secured here with Mars. So that looks great. And then of course, let's not forget November 25th with the full moon. And the full moon for you this month is in your income house. So that should shed some light on maybe what it is you've been working for here as of late, maybe the last month or two. Right now, here we go. If you've done your work really well, you should see that this area now can light up for you, Taurus. So listen, have a wonderful month. Enjoy yourself, and I'll see you. And let me just say too that the New Year horoscopes are already up and online if you haven't checked them out yet. And I'll see you next month. Bye now.